Nina? What are you doing up so early?
I'm on a mission.
What?
In Infocom Club at school, they taught us that we could gather data from search histories.
Why?
I'm going to find where Daddy is.
Oh, sweetie. Your daddy's just gone for a little while more.
What about his exact location histories? Do you know if Daddy went to Grandma's house?
Well, your mommy said he didn't. And I don't think it's a good idea to bother Grandma, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But where else must he have gone?
I don't think your daddy's fault. And anyway, how are you gonna get into his computer without a password? Go get ready for school.
Okay.
Sayang, are you working late tonight?
No. Why?
Zara is also free tonight.
Are you sure she's not planning something else behind our backs?
Sayang, you and Zara haven't hung out together that much. Why don't you two have a nice dinner and you can take the time to catch up with her?
Sounds like an idea. You can patch up with Zara. I'll go meet Taufik. Productive day for everyone.
Who?
My marriage candidate. I'm seeing him for lunch.
Enjoy yourself. See you and Zara in the evening.
Before I forget, funny thing this morning, Nina was trying to get into Kenneth's computer.
Why?
She's trying to find him.
I know, I need to talk to them.
Yeah, but you haven't found the time. Well, better head in.
Hey, don't forget.
Yes, pick up the kids after school. Drop them at Mrs. Gan's.
Thanks. I'm working from home tomorrow, so I'll make sure the kids learn how to take the bus on their own.
Sure. Now, if only someone would teach these managers to wait till I get to the office before bugging me. Right, you go. Here, I see you.
Wow, who's this celebrity?
Oh, is this photographer? He makes me look like as if I'm in a Syirah drama.
What's this for?
I read that it's important to have a good photo on social media, so I decided to change mine. But I just know nothing about designs.
First tip, don't try and make this portrait fit on a landscape template. What other photos do you have?
Hang on, I'll show you.
Of course, you like your spicy food. That's why you have this heartburn problem.
But what to do? I like. How to stop?
Or start slowly. Learn to eat what your body needs and not whatever you want.
Yeah, okay lah, okay.
For now, you just take this medicine before you eat. And also, you must try my cheap pills. This will help to stabilize your digestion.
This one very expensive. I'll take the medicine first.
Okay, but remember, medicine alone won't help. You must help yourself. Otherwise, nothing will help.
Well, until that day, at least I'll be happy thanks to my spicy food. Hey, joking only. You can nag. I cannot joke, is it?
And here, looking amazing.
Wow, this is great. You just saved me the whole day's headache.
I'm glad you like them.
You really have a good eye. Where did you learn this from?
I took art in JC. That's where I met Kenneth, actually.
I didn't know that you like drawing.
Oh, drawing, wire sculptures, clay work. We worked on all sorts of mediums. But you know, my parents kept saying you can't live on art, so I took business. And Ken followed up on computer science.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Funny, in the end, Ken pursued his dreams in computer animation games and all that, and me, the responsible housewife. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to share my whole life story.
No, it's okay. I appreciate your honesty. For me personally, As long as the family is okay, it's worth it.
I'm here to tell you, you still have no patience.
You told me that 10 minutes ago.
Sensei, how many patients are we expecting today?
If you want to know the future, go and see a fortune teller.
Okay. Normally, how many patients do you get in a month? In the past?
I told you already to mind your own business.
Sensei, I can help you.
Who asked for your help?
How does your business survive? I can help you with publicity. It won't cost much. Emails, mailing lists, social media. We go online.
Online.
All I can do for you, you don't need to be scared of technology.
Scared? This internet, all of it is cheating, scams. You know, Mrs. Wong, next block, 20,000, all gone. I don't like internet and I don't like online.
But that's just one incident.
What did I say yesterday
No,
and today?
still no.
Oh, crap. Nathan, I know you're waiting. I got held up and I'm just about to leave the office. Don't go anywhere.
I have enrichment class and Nina is at Infocom's club.
Oh. I must have gotten the days mixed up. Okay, what time should I pick you up then?
1 hour. No, 2.
Okay. I'll see you then.
Hi, Ananya.
Hi, Emily.
I bumped into your next appointment and showed him in.
Next appointment?
That would be me, Miss Davis. How could you forget?
Mr. Teo. You know we don't have a meeting.
Well, I figured I'd catch you here.
I thought I was very clear the last time.
Ah, but you forget that I am Director APAC, Global Hearts Association. We help patients struggling with heart disease and medical fees.
Yes, I am aware.
And Shelley Holdings has a philanthropic arm. I'm looking at a strategic partnership.
Ah, I see. Well, Mr. Teo, thank you for thinking of Shelley Holdings. But I'm not the person you're looking for. Let me hook you up with Benson Hing. Now, he is fantastic.
But when I checked with James Shelley, I mentioned that you and I were classmates, and he said I could deal with you one-on-one.
He said that, did he?
If you need proof of our correspondence...
That will not be necessary.
I think there's something wrong with my hair.
There is nothing wrong with your hair. Stop it.
I shouldn't have caught it too
It's
short.
like the third time you're checking.
Fine, I'll stop. Okay, all right.
Hey.
Okay, please don't. Thanks so much.
We can have our lunch over at the table.
Great. Let me go and remind Syirah about something needed at work.
Can it wait? She's with...
It's important.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with your hair.
Excuse me, can I interrupt?
Sure.
Syirah.
Zaryn, I'm having lunch. Oh, but since you're here, I might as well introduce you. Taufik, this is Zaryn, the father of the child.
Hi.
Hi.
And that was the last time I reprimanded someone before checking when their birthday was.
Oh, that is awful. Poor guy.
Yeah, but seriously, if it were my birthday and you had to discipline me for something, what would you do?
I'd let you blow out the candles and then I would take you down.
What? You won't even let me have some cake first?
You know, I see potential in this. This partnership could work.
Do you think so?
Between Shelley Holdings and Global Hearts Association, of course.
Of course. We could further discuss this over dinner.
Nice try.
The food is good, as usual.
It's nice that you make time for lunch at the last minute.
I have to head back to the office.
Okay, don't forget about dinner tonight.
Syirah, what was that about? Why did you have to humiliate me?
What?
Why did you tell the guy that I'm the father?
If I'm going to marry him, there needs to be complete honesty. Would you like it if I'm married to you and I didn't tell you I was still working with my ex-lover?
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's that? Yes, they are supposed to be with you.
Hey.
Ananya.
Have you picked up the kids? Mrs. Gunn says they're not there yet, and Nathan's
not answering.
Yeah, I'm just about to head out. Nathan said that he had enrichment classes.
Huh? No, he doesn't. Why would you
Think that.
Ananya, you there?
Yeah, I think Nathan and Nina might have gone looking for Kenneth.
You can't be serious. They don't even know their way around on a bus. How am I going to...
D.
Calm down. Give me Kenneth's mother's address.
Looks like Rose is his new pet project. Seems like he's always at the dinners.
Who are you talking about?
Louis, look, here's a photo of him and Cup.
Nathan, Nina! Nathan, explain yourself.
We just want to find Daddy. Why doesn't Mommy want us to know where Daddy is? Are they going to divorce?
Your daddy isn't here. Your grandma isn't even in the country.
But how do we know for sure?
Nathan, if your mommy knew where your daddy was, she would do everything to get him back. All right, look, let's go to Grandma's house and knock on the door. Then you'll see, okay?
Sorry. Am I late?
No, I was just early.
Oh. You look nice.
Thanks. You also.
So how's the job?
Very relaxed. Actually, very boring.
How come?
It's no business. And then I asked the sensei if I can help with social media marketing, and he was like, no, everything online is a scam.
Sorry, I'm late. Wow, sambal, my favorite.
Why? Who's that?
It's a customer from Ho Miah. She's not supposed to be eating spicy food.
Just let her be.
No, I cannot.
Hey.
Excuse me, Mrs. Wu.
You're the girl from Ho Miah, right?
Yeah, and the sensei said that you're not allowed to touch the sambal on the rice or the rendang. It's all spicy food.
Aya, my health hasn't been good lately. At this age, I might as well enjoy a little bit before I go, right?
Why don't you try the tea boosting pills that Sensei Go recommended?
I have. I bought it online because it's cheaper.
Online?
Yeah, but actually I tell you, it's not very effective. Go will surely give me a lecture if I give him feedback. So I don't want to say anything.
Zara should be there any minute now. Zaryn's just finishing up some work. She'll be leaving the office soon. And I'm about to leave to meet Taufik.
You're meeting him again? Is it that serious?
Best way to move on, don't you think?
I guess so.
Well, enjoy your dinner. I hope things get better between Zaryn and Zara.
Me too.
Well, here I am.
Thank you for making the effort, Sarah. Come.
Nathan, Nina, wash up, go straight to your room, eat your dinner there and go and sleep.
routines. I had to leave Adina's early for this. You know, I miss Kenneth a little less now because this is exactly the kind of mistake he would make.
Dee, I'm really sorry. I didn't think Nathan would have lied at the time. With all the work, I just figured that I've forgotten.
He's a child, Ananya. You should have known better.
Okay, hang on a minute. I'm not a mom.
Then you could have at least checked his timetable in your email.
I can't do everything right all the time.
If you don't, things like this will happen.
I tried to warn you about Nina this morning. You didn't do anything. You haven't even spoken to the kids properly since Kenneth left, and now it's all on me?
I've been busy.
Oh, and I've been on a holiday? Look, be practical. Please, just get a helper and get this sorted.
I've already told you we don't need one.
No, correction, you don't want one. Look, I'll pay for it myself if I have to. Okay, it's better than being the help.
Is that how you feel?
Okay, this anger that you're holding in is not for me. You need to know that I'm not the problem.
I thought I could trust you, Ananya. Now that I don't, you are the problem.
I'm the problem?
Isn't this fun? Just like the good old days?
What good old days? I'm still like super young.
So you're saying Kak Rose is getting old, eh?
Rude, I didn't say that.
Hey, this is supposed to be about the two of you. Syirah, do you remember when you were 8, your abang tried to teach you how to ride a bicycle?
Tried being the operative word. I still don't know how to ride.
Who appreciates what I do?
Of course I do. Just because we don't act all lovey-dovey and we argue doesn't mean that you're not my abang. I mean, you convinced me that I'm your little sister.
Yeah. Zarif convinced you that you were adopted because your nose looked different.
And do you remember how you stayed up all night, showed me pictures of famous siblings who look different? That was so weird.
I'm the problem? The one person who has stood by you this whole while, and I make one mistake and suddenly I'm the cause of everything that's wrong in your life.
That's not the issue. I trusted you to stand by me, not doubt my decisions and how I choose to raise my children.
I am trying to protect you.
From what? I'm already dying. And you think this anger is for Kenneth? I'm sick, but not crazy. Okay? Or maybe that's what you think it is.
Okay, hold on. That is not what I meant.
I get that you're overstretched. If you need a break, go.
You want me to... After one fight?
Now that I'm orientated with work, I can manage without you.
Are you cutting me off?
I think it's best we take a break from each other.
Well, if you think it's for the best, then...
Night, Abang.
Good night.
Good night, Kak.
Night.
Oh, you're back. How was it?
It was fine. They got along for a change.
How's Zaryn?
He was a little bit quiet in the beginning. Why do you ask?
He just seemed a bit jealous of you and Louis at work today.
Jealous?
Not necessarily a bad thing.
Is it?
A little competition could make him appreciate you a little more.
Rose, we need to talk.
Yes.
I don't like Louis hanging around with you. It's not proper.
But there's nothing improper going on. He's just helping me with my branding.
Why didn't you ask me? I'm the marketing guy.
He just offered to help. How can I say no? Sayang, There's nothing to be jealous about.
Jealous? Of Louis? Please. As if you're his type. There's no way he'd be attracted to you.
Auntie Ananya, where are you going?
Why aren't you asleep?
I couldn't sleep when I heard you and Mummy fighting.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon.
Then why is your bag so big? Did I get you into trouble?
No. No.
I promise I won't lie again. Please don't go.
I'll miss you too, Nathan. Don't worry. I'll come and visit soon, okay?
Then how will I look after Mummy and Nina? By myself.
Well, your mummy's gonna be working from home from now on, so after school you can watch over her. Will you do that for me, please?
$1. Will you stay?
Customer see also be seen.
Ella, you want to help me?
No thanks.
If you don't want to help, at least smile, or you'll chase away all the customers with their face.
Hey, mind your own business and send Handsome to school.
Ma, can I stay for play games?
No, don't be lazy.
Why do you scold me? Yeah, scold Ella.
Ella is the princess, what? Better lock up in a tower so we can forget her.
I'm not invisible.
Maybe you should be.
You want me to make the damn 倒回? I'll make it.